And after the movers that she hired to move her out of her apartment disappeared with some of her belongings. And she tried and tried to get in touch with them, she says, without any luck. But 7 on Your Side was able to find those movers and her things. Troubleshooter investigator Horace Holmes has the story.
Deborah Edwards says she was down on her luck, had lost her job and her home, and needed to move all of her belongings.
I hired Jones Family Movers to move my stuff for me
into the storage compartment she rented near her home in Dale City.
They called me from there and told me everything couldn't fit in my storage unit. So I said, okay, well, if you could drop it at my daughter's house, that would be fine. She's about 5 miles from here.
She says she gave them the address, drove over to meet the movers, but they didn't show up.
I've been calling them back. I've been texting them. They're not answering my calls. I mean, they still have my storage key also.
Strange, says Edwards. Everything was going fine with the 2 polite young men, the Jones brothers, who moved her out of her home. That night, Edwards says she went to the storage unit to see what was there.
Everything is so piled up, I can't tell what's missing and what's not.
1 week went by, then 2 weeks.
I'm frustrated. I'm angry because I don't need this. All I want is my stuff.
No word from Jones Family Movers.
I don't know what to do, so I reached out to you.
7 on Your Side called Jones Family Movers, and I was able to speak with Jahai Jones, president of the company, and one of the polite young men, Edwards says, moved her belongings. Jones told me, we have her things. We've been trying to get in contact with her, but haven't been able to. Minutes after that conversation, Jones called me back to say he had gotten in touch with Edwards and told me he is giving her a partial refund because the move was, in his words, a mess-up on his company's part. That evening, they brought Edwards' belongings back to her.
Great, great. 7 on Your Side works again.
Horace Holmes, ABC 7 News.